To the Islamic Republic of Iran, this 76-year-old man with prostate cancer is a threat to national security. So much so that according to his son, last August, Iranian intelligence officials came to Mohammad Maliki's home and took him to prison.
We arrested him. He was in bed because it was a very tough treatment for prostate cancer. And so the main concern of the family is his health.
Human rights groups say Maliki is among an estimated 5,000 people arrested by the Islamic Republic during the 8 months of unrest that have followed the June elections. Maliki, the former dean of Tehran University, was an outspoken critic of the regime, but his son says he was too sick to take part in the post-election protests.
We ask from the authorities to, at least if they don't want to release him, they must, in fact, let him to be treated.
55-year-old human rights activist Mahin Fahim was arrested at her home on December 27th, her daughter says. The next morning, authorities detained her journalist son, Omid Montazeri. Shokufe Montazeri says her mother and brother's arrests bring back painful memories of her late father, a political prisoner arrested and executed by Iranian authorities in 1988.
Sometimes I wonder if I can go on living without them, but I'm hopeful because my mother and Omid, just like my father, just like thousands of others, loved life so much and fought for life so much that their absence will not take away from the beauty of what we're fighting for.
It was 2 a.m. on December 28th when authorities arrested journalist Morteza Kazemian. His wife says he was taken away while their 4-year-old son, Kian, slept in a room next door.
He was very worried about his son and he talked to his son, but unfortunately, Kian cried a lot and couldn't speak.
Iran's political prisoners are usually kept in Tehran's notorious Evin prison, where over the past 8 months, families have held protests and vigils outside. Human rights groups say most detainees have been denied access to lawyers. With at least 11 death sentences and reports of prisoner abuse, families of detainees are worried but appear far from broken.
I believe that this is the cost we have to pay for a better life, for a better future of this country.
When the ailing Maliki was being led away, his son says he told his captors he would prefer to be in prison with his fellow activists than to be resting in bed. On Thursday, Iran's opposition movement has called for more public protests, setting the stage for another wave of arrests. Human rights groups have criticized the international community, saying they're putting too much focus on Iran's controversial nuclear program and ignoring human rights violations against thousands of political prisoners. Reza Sayah, CNN, Islamabad.